Hey everybody, my name's Chris. Welcome to the channel. What's your scent of the day or scent of the night? Drop your comment down below. So today I did go to Macy's to check out some new fragrance releases. So in this video here, I'm going to talk about each one of the new releases. I'm going to give you my thoughts on them because I did try these fragrances out maybe 2 times already at Macy's, but I never had a chance to upload a video and tell you my thoughts and my opinion about these new releases. Keep in mind, please go there, sample for yourself. Just because I like them or I don't doesn't mean you as a viewer of my channel may love the fragrances. So definitely keep that in mind. Sometimes we have the same taste, sometimes we don't. These fragrances are on sale right now currently at Macy's. When I upload this video, the sale is good until April 6th. So this following Sunday is the last day you can get the 50% off all these fragrances at Macy's or Macy's.com. So definitely check it out. All right, we're starting off with the new YSL Le Parfum. So it came out, I think the other year, 2 years ago, YSL Le Parfum. Then it got discontinued or axed. Currently, they did reformulate it now. So the note breakdown a little bit different than the one before. It still has that geranium in it, but this one has fresh geranium, has pines. We have fir balsam and patchouli. So I did get a sample of this one through my boy Jared Miller in the fragrance Facebook group. He sells decants. This is a 2 ml here. They do have a 5 ml and they do have 10 mls. So on and so forth. I'll leave his Facebook down below. Reach out to him. He has a lot of new releases like the Azzaro Forever Elixir. He has a new Giorgio Armani Elixir. So this one here opens up. You definitely get a nice bit of freshness. I feel like there's bergamot, but they don't list it as a top note in this fragrance here. You're going to get some pine as well, some pine trees type of vibe. Now this fragrance here definitely has that YSL DNA in it. So, but I feel like it's more on the fresher side, more on the soapier side. This does have that reminiscent of YSLY. I think it's the intense one. Yeah, it does smell similar to something like that as this does. But then when you get down to more of the mid and dry down, it does form into the YSL Le Parfum DNA. So it's in there. It's just more in the dry down. It's not in the opening in the mid. It's more in the dry down. You get the YSL Le Parfum DNA, which I do like this fragrance. But personally, to me, I love the original Le Parfum more. So if you can get that one at discount, which is, I think, available at FragranceNet, Fragrance Buy, pick it up because it's already gone. So you can't get it anymore unless you get it at discounters. This version here is nice. The only problem with this one is that I feel like the projection is a little bit toned down than the original Le Parfum, because the original one had a good cloud around. Now this is more closer to the skin. The only positive with this one here is the longevity is great. I wore it to work. I did 5 sprays. It lasts over 8 hours at work. So I got 8 hours with a nice, fresh, clean, slightly sweet fragrance. My rating for YSL Le Parfum, the new 2025 release, I'll give it an 8.5. It smells great. The projection is very close to skin. So if you don't like that, this isn't what I would recommend. I recommend buying the Elixir or the Intense or the EDP. In my humble opinion, has better projection where people can smell around. This one here I feel like is more closer to the skin. Number 2 fragrances for now, so Hugo Boss. They have a lot of amazing fragrances. List goes on. This is their newest fragrance, Hugo Boss Citrus. So I'll show you the bottle real quick. First off, it's a cool bottle. I like the green gradient touch. I like you can see the juice level inside, so you're not like trying to put it up to a light. People hate that. I hate it as well. Okay, so we have notes of pink pepper, bergamot, lemon, geranium, elamine resins, vetiver, and patchouli. So this fragrance opens up. It's definitely a fresh fragrance, a great, nice, fresh and clean fragrance. Now, when I was smelling this, I started picking up elements of a fragrance from the house of Goldfoot and Banks, and that's Bohemian Lime. If you smell that fragrance, you kind of get that vibe. It's not the same, but you get that fresh and clean type of citrus vibe in this fragrance here. It's one of their a burst of citruses in the opening. It's a beautiful scent. So the opening is great, as well as the mid is great. The only problem I have with this fragrance is the dry down. I don't too much like it. It kind of has that resonance. It just doesn't blend well. I don't know if it's my skin chemistry, but the very, very dry, I'm talking like 6 hours later, I don't like the way it smells. The first 1 to 5 to 6 hours, it smells beautiful. The citruses, the cleanness, the spicy, the pink pepper. It's a beautiful scent. For the first 5 or 6 hours, it smells amazing. And I give it a 9 out of 10. But my problem with the fragrance is that when you get to the dry down, you may not like it as much. But that opening in the mid It's phenomenal, guys. It's going to be a banger for the spring and summertime. This could be a great signature scent for any guy or girl because it's unisex. I mean, only way I'll call it masculine is maybe in the dry down because of the resins and elamine in it. But besides that, it's a fresh and clean, bright citrus fragrance that everybody that sprays on their skin will love the way it smells. I can guarantee everybody love the way it smells. Maybe 6-7 hours on my skin as a fresh fragrance, which isn't bad. I still have to test out because I've only tried out 2 times from the atomizer, but I don't have a full bottle to wear a couple days to test out. But I do plan on buying a full bottle probably in the future, but not right this moment. But it's a good release, and you guys should definitely check out that Hugo Boss citrus. This is Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio Elixir. So I'm gonna show you a picture of the bottle real quick. Okay, now let's post the notes on the screen real quick. Okay, this fragrance here opens up. We have bergamot, we have leather, violet accord, we have patchouli. This fragrance opens up very refreshing in the opening. It's a very burst of freshness with the bergamot, some citruses, and then that does calm down. And you're going to get hit with the sea salty, mineral, marine type of vibes, which you get a lot of the Acqua Gio fragrances anyway. So you kind of get the Acqua Gio DNA, but there is a twist. I kind of get a Dior Fahrenheit vibe. You definitely, I think that's coming from the leather. I get that vibe. You know how that's like has that gasoline type of smell? I get that vibe in here, which I like a lot. I love Dior Fahrenheit. The first time I smelled it, I literally loved it. But it's funny, every girl I was dating, when I was going to buy a full bottle, I said, do you like this? She said, no. Every girl I dated, right, when that came out, I was dating different girls at that time. I dated one girl in a relationship and didn't work out. Every girl I was potentially dating, you know, at the time, each different girl, they didn't even like Dior Fahrenheit. They said, nope, it smells like gasoline. It smells smoky, ashy, which is funny, but I love that. That's one of my favorite Dior fragrances. But one of those fragrances that I would want to buy it, but I can't wear it because nobody likes it around me. It's more of a collector's item for me, but what I'm trying to say is it has that DNA in it. It's Acqua di Gio, and you're getting that Dior Fahrenheit vibe, in my opinion, and it smells awesome. It does have that freshness, so you can wear it all year round, spring and summertime, but that leather is there. So if you don't like leather, you know, definitely it may not be your cup of tea, but there's enough freshness and sea saltiness in it where it won't bother you, but you definitely get that vibe in this fragrance here. So off of the first impression, I would give it a 8.5 out of 10 as a score. It's awesome, guys. I love this scent. If you like the Acqua Gio DNA, you're definitely going to like this mixed with the Dior Fahrenheit vibe. It's an awesome fragrance, guys. It's going to get you over 8 hours plus on your skin. And projection is good for the first, I would say, 2 hours. Pushes out pretty far, I say beyond the arm's length. I really have no complaints with it. So if you like Acqua di Gio DNA, you should definitely check it out. House of Acqua Gio. Again, this is Acqua di Gio EDT. So the original came out, oh God, over 20-something years ago, I think. I lost count. But anyway, I wore it back in the day with my dad. You guys know the story about that one. We bought the cheap dollar store one, then we eventually got the real one. My dad got a raise. So that fragrance means a lot to me. So it's not about just the fragrance, about me and my dad both bonded with that fragrance, and we both love that fragrance. Now, the bottle is different now because they did reformulate this fragrance. So the bottom's a little bit of a clear tint, and it has Acqua Gio, says EDT, or Eau de Toilette, so on and so forth. Okay, so this fragrance here, it has the Acqua Gio DNA. There's nothing different about it. I would say the opening is a little bit more fresher than it was when it first came out. Maybe because it's been macerated, it's a new reformulated version, but it's the same Acqua Gio, right? Note breakdown, we have bergamot, marine notes, jasmine, cedar, white mousse, and we have patchouli. So it still has that freshness of the DNA. I think it's as that little bit of that floral touch with the jasmine. It's just more of a nice, fresh, citrus, bright fragrance. Longevity, you're looking at maybe 6-7 hours. I think I got an hour more than I got back in the day wearing Acqua Gio, but it's still nothing. I'm not getting 8 hours. I'm getting maybe 7 hours. And it's close to the skin, but it smells great. The first hour smells amazing, and then it does start to dry down and dissipate and dissolve, but it's an awesome fragrance, guys. If you love Acqua Gio, your bottle's empty, you want to rebuy it, definitely buy a big bottle. It's a great signature scent for any guy. It's been around for over 20 plus years. I love it. I will be buying a bottle down the road just because it's a nice scent memory for me and my dad. When my dad was living, we both wore that scent, and it's a classic for any fragrance head, any fragrance aficionado. Anybody that loves fragrances, you need to buy a bottle of Acqua Gio. just to have it as a collector. That's it. As a rating, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's the same Aqua Geo, changed the bottle, opened it a little bit more brighter, citrus heavy. I like it. That is it. Thank you guys for watching this cool fragrance video. If you try any of these 4 new releases, let me know which ones are your favorite. My favorite is Hugo Boss Citrus. Number 2 is Aqua Geo Elixir. Number 3 is Aqua Geo EDT or Eau de Toilette. And my 4th is my least favorite, is YSLY Le Parfum 2025. If you guys like the content, please show your support by liking the video and clicking that red subscribe button down below. Be safe, everyone. I'll see you in the video very soon. Peace.